All right, everybody, welcome back. So this is going to be my first installment of behind the scenes of my workshop, and I'm not going to try to pretend that it's something else, but an absolute disaster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to upgrade this area so I can work more efficiently, and I hope you learned something from this video. So let's get started. So this is the end result of having many projects going on at the same time with no storage to put all my supplies when I was done with them. So it turned into an absolute mess, and I had to come up with a solution for that mess. So I decided to build my own shelving system that worked for me. Everything had to be custom because of the size of the bench that I had, and I wanted to keep the cost down as much as I could. So I built my own shelf, and we're going to see the rest of the video. Will show you how I actually did it. Enjoy the video. All right, everybody, so I got the workbench cleared off finally, and I'm going to be incorporating this piece of furniture as well as for some of my kit storage and whatnot. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build a whole new shelving system for my workbench area, so I can work a little bit more efficient than I was. I had just too many projects going on at the same time, and which led to lots of disorganization. So I'm going to show you how I'm building this new shelving system as well as some other organizational tools. So we'll be right back. All right, so these are the pieces I'm going to be using. I got a piece of pegboard. I got some 1x12s, and I also have some hardboard. So we're gonna get started on this. I'm basically just gonna make a simple hutch, nothing but a square. So I'm just gonna mount it right on the desk, and I'll have shelving, and I'm actually gonna put a light on this as well. So let's get started. All right, so I got the top section almost assembled. I'm putting the shelving in now. What you're looking at is the back side of the hutch. And what I decided to do is add a support on the bottom as well. So I'm getting ready to cut that. So I'll be right back. All right, everybody. So I got the cabinet pretty much assembled. Now what we're gonna do is put on the back side for the shelving area, and also this lower area is gonna be the pegboard. So I'll be right back after I put those sections on. All right, guys. So I got the back side all buttoned up. Now I'm gonna flip it over, and then we're gonna do another added feature to this little hutch I'm making. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so now you can see what it's gonna look like. It's on its side right now, but I'm gonna have my shelving for storage up here, and then I'm gonna have my area for all my tools, and I'm gonna put a small shelf in there as well. So let's take a look at what I'm gonna put in here next. I'm gonna install LED light, and I got this at Home Depot. This thing was $8. So after that, we're gonna cut a hole for the wires, obviously, and then we're gonna continue on. So let's get started. Let's get this light installed, and then after that, we can actually install this on the bench. Right back. All right, guys. So I got the light installed. It's pretty simple. There's 2 screws. I cut a hole out of the pegboard, ran the wire through, and then secured it with a little wire clamp there. So the next step is to bring this down to my workshop and basically install this on the workbench. So we'll be right back. All right, everybody. So I was able to get this hutch installed. Well, actually, it's just sitting on the workbench right now. The only thing I have to do now is actually attach it to the workbench. I'm just going to use a couple screws and then a couple angle brackets. But I incorporated this piece as well. This is going to be my storage for all my supplies. And then I'm going to have models up here. And then I'm going to have some other stuff here, which I will show you in a future video. And then obviously I'm going to put some of my tools here. And I'm going to put another shelf over here as well for my paints and stains that I normally use. So I'm also going to incorporate underneath here, I'm going to put all my brushes and some other tools that I have, which will open up this entire workspace for me. So this is exactly what I needed. So I ended up having to raise the light up. I took off about a foot of chain, so that raises that up. And then over here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I think what I may do is put some tubes here for my actual strip wood, so I can store my strip wood right next to all my bulk strip wood anyway. And then I'll show you some other tools that I'm going to make. So I do have an organizer that I got from Motrek Models, which is, it's a little workstation. Be able to keep some tools in there. And then I'm going to be making some strip wood holders when I'm actually building Craftsman kits. So I have one I'm going to make for my storage of some of my strip wood, and also I'm going to make one when I'm actually working on a model. I'll be able to organize it. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with that as well. So I think this pretty much is going to wrap up this behind the scenes view of what I've been working on. And as you can see, it's a vast improvement from what I had. So I definitely was in dire need of organization on my workbench. I needed more space on my workbench, so hopefully this will solve the problem. Now this is going to be part 1 of this video. What I plan on doing is showing you a part 2, because I will be doing some upgrades to this area. I'm going to be putting in a flat screen here so I can listen to the live streams and everything else. And I'm going to be putting in another overhead view. Actually, it's an overhead, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a bracket for my phone, so I can video pointing downwards instead of straight on, so be able to see everything from up top. So I'm going to give you that camera view, so that's going to be coming too. So I hope you enjoyed this little mini series of what I did here. And if anyone is wondering how much this actually costed, this whole thing with the wood, with the hardboard back there, the pegboard, the light, and we're looking at probably like 150 bucks to make this thing. And I'm not a carpenter, so it wasn't that difficult. I mean, it's just a square, so it's nothing crazy. But it's definitely going to serve its purpose of what I needed, and then hopefully it'll give me many years of use. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's Ron at New Haven Rails. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber yet, check out the rest of my videos. I got some cool content with layout tours and building Craftsman kits and how-tos. So check it out. If you're interested, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and I will see you at the next layout update. I'll see you at the next workshop series, and also part 2 of behind the scenes in my studio. So see everyone soon. Have a great night. Have a great weekend.